Speaker Craig Paulson, thank you very much, and thank you for hosting us in your district. And I want to thank Majority Leader Branstad for his leadership and good work on this. Lieutenant Governor and our office staff worked very hard. I want to thank, obviously, I want to thank our hosts here, Hawkeye Ready Mix, Jim, you and your entire staff. You're a significant employer in the state of Iowa, and we hope that this will encourage your business and others to grow. And it's a signal that Iowa is open for business, and that we can come together to deal with the tough issues. It's a great group of legislators. We have a great group of bipartisan representatives. Thank you all for coming to be here. This is a historic and significant occasion, and I am just honored and proud to be able to sign Senate File 295 into law here in Hiawatha, Iowa. The leadership of both House and Senate, Republicans and Democrats, was critical to get this done. It was, as you know, a long and hard battle. And I want to particularly thank the leaders, Speaker Paulson and Majority Leader Mike Branstad, because their patience and perseverance working with us was absolutely essential for this to happen. And as you've heard, this was 35 years in the making. I have to admit that I was in the House Ways and Means Committee when we changed the law for the valuation of farmland to productivity back in the 70s. And we tied residential to it so there wouldn't be a shift from ag to residential. The mistake was we didn't tie commercial and industrial together with the other two and prevent the shift. And now we've seen the result of that and the problems it's created for Iowa companies to be able to compete. This is the beginning of correcting a long ago mistake, and I'm really proud to say that Lieutenant Governor, as Lieutenant Governor Reynolds noted, without the Iowa legislature working together in a bipartisan basis, very different to what goes on in Washington and many other states, this wouldn't have happened. So I would, as you've already heard, this is the largest tax cut in Iowa history, and it's the most unpopular tax that we have, and that is the property tax. It's more than that, though. It also does reduce the income tax. It does include elements that Senate Democrats felt strongly about, the earned income tax credit. It does also provide across-the-board income tax reductions, which House Republicans felt strongly about. So it does provide a total over 10 years of $4.4 billion in property tax relief to Iowa's hardworking property taxpayers. Every class of property, as the leadership has mentioned, every class of property will be benefited by this permanent property tax relief, with agriculture and residential property tax payers saving an estimated $500 million annually by the year 10. So yes, we talk about commercial industrial, and it is a 10% reduction over the next 2 years for all companies, smaller business getting an even bigger reduction. But in the long term, it really also does a lot for residential and agriculture as well. On top of all the property tax relief, we have about $90 million in income tax relief annually. The tax relief in this bill will put more money in the pockets of Iowa families and make it easier for Iowa businesses to invest and grow. Yesterday I was in Ankeny, Iowa for John Deere's grand opening of their new plant. And I was able to say to John Deere, not only is this a reduction for the company, but it's a reduction for all the dealers and for all of the farmers that are their customers and the employees that work in their factories. So this is something, it's a win-win for everybody. In January, during the Condition of the State address, I compared Iowa to a lighthouse, a beaming bright light of opportunity for those that want better jobs and better opportunities. And I'm proud to say today that light is beaming even brighter as a result of this legislation. I'm very proud to serve you, the people of this state. I'm very proud that we do have bipartisan cooperation and that we can get things done that make a difference for all of our taxpayers. And so the families and the businesses of Iowa are the winners because of this kind of cooperation. I want to thank everyone, the leaders, the legislators, all the groups that work for this, all the citizens that work for this. We couldn't have done it without all of you. Thank you very much. Yeah, come on up. Okay.
Governor Branstad rocks! Woo-hoo! And to add to all of these people here, thank you.